What's up, YouTube? This is Sports Look, the 2016 NFL Playoff Prediction Edition. And right now, we are going over the Seahawks Falcons game at 4:30 on Saturday. My prediction for this game, Falcons are going to beat the Seahawks 24-20. You can argue that all you want, but that's what I think. I think the key to the Falcons winning this game, they got to run the ball early and often. This is a home field game. You got to make the crowd get involved early. All right. Got to make big plays early. I think that if you get Devontae Freeman and Tevin Coleman involved early, they will make a play. All right. And if you get the run game involved early, you get the pass game involved later. All right. Julio Jones, my opinion, best wide receiver in the game. You got to throw him the ball. You got to get him the ball. Target him 12 times this game. All right. I don't care if Sherman's going to follow him like he did last game. He still put 100 yards up on Sherman last game. All right. You got to do that again. All right. And now, since then, you've gotten new people involved, like Taylor Gabriel. You got to get him the ball, maybe some quick screens, little bubble routes, slants, anything short. The guy can take it to the house. He's that fast. All right. The key to this game: do not turn the ball over. All right. If you give Seattle the ball in your field position, they will take advantage of it and they will get points. All right. Now, this is going to be a close game. It's going to be a grinded out game. I think it's going to be pretty high scoring. I mean, 24-20 isn't crazy. We could definitely go over that. But I think that in the end of it, Seattle doesn't really have much in the offensive line. And I'm not really sure about how well their running game is going to be against this Falcons front seven. I mean, it's not Detroit, right? Detroit should not have been the playoffs to begin with. But the Falcons are indeed one of the best defenses in the league. I think they're actually very underrated as defense. They got some pretty good players up on that defense. They got two actually really good rookies, Deion Jones and Keanu Neal. Those guys are beasts. Those guys are both monsters. They can force turnovers and make plays at any given point in time. But in the end, I think ultimately the Falcons will win this game, and they will move on to the conference championship round. The next game of the night is by far the worst game of the NFL playoffs. It's Houston versus the Patriots. This is going to be a blowout of epic proportions. I'm not sure that the Houston Texans are going to be able to score a single point in this game. All right, they played earlier in the season. They got beat 27-0, and that was when Brady was just coming back from the suspension, or maybe he was still suspended. I don't know. But either way, the Texans got the shit kicked out of them. All right, they got destroyed. This was an epic ass kicking for the ages. All right, really, I don't see a scenario in which the Texans can win this game. I really don't. All right, the only way that I can see them winning is if Tom Brady gets hurt, or Bill Belichick just throws out his game plan and starts running or just punch the ball to him every play. And even then, I think the defense can still make plays for the Patriots. All right, this is a by far an easy game for the Patriots. I think everyone knows that's watching right now. The Patriots are going to destroy the Texans. It's not even going to be close. And really, there's nothing else to talk about. I think the Patriots beat them 31-10, and I'm giving the Texans 10 points only because I feel bad about giving them 0. On to the next game. This is a Sunday game, first Sunday game. Steelers versus Chiefs. This is going to be, in my opinion, the best game of Sunday, even though that there is the Packers-Dallas game, which I'll get to in a second. I think that you're going to have a super red-hot Steelers offense coming to this Arrowhead Stadium, and they are going to meet one of the best defenses in the league. I really hope it's a cold game too, because I love seeing football games in the cold, man. I think that it makes the game a little bit better. I don't know about you, but watching my warm 70-degree home makes me even feel even better about those players out there in like 2-degree weather. People get smacked. You hear the crack of the football. You hear the crack of the pads when people get hit. It's so fun to watch, man. But yeah, I think the Steelers squeak this game out 26-24. Um, I really think that the Chiefs are not going to be able to keep up with Steelers' high-powered offense. All right, the Chiefs have a great defense, and I'm not going to put it by them. They probably have no. They definitely have a top 10 defense. All right, I'm not sure they're going to be able to check Antonio Brown and Le'Veon Bell, but that's just me. All right, I know that they have beasts on the edges there. They have Justin Houston, they have Tom Bali, and they have D Ford. Those guys are going to be a key part for the Chiefs to win this game. If one of those three can make a play, force a fumble, and the Chiefs can get the ball inside Steelers territory to start the drive off, you're looking at a really, really good game. All right. This game could really go either way. I have the Steelers winning because I don't think that the Chiefs can keep up with them, but that doesn't mean that they will. All right. If the Steelers are stupid enough to punt the ball to Tyreek Hill, then I don't think that the Steelers are going to win. All right. You got to keep the ball out of Tyreek Hill's hands. He is the new Devin Hester of the league. All right. I've already labeled it. The guy is the new Devin Hester. That's why I call him Tyreek the Freak. He's got 11 total touchdowns on the year. For a rookie, that is ridiculous. I don't care if the opening kickoff, you have to kick the ball out of bounds and take the 40-yard penalty. You have to do that because he could take that bitch 109 yards if he has to. All right, I know. I've seen that shit before, all right? But yeah, I think the Steelers squeak this out barely. All right, this is going to be a close game. I think that Big Ben's going to have to leave a game-winning drive to win the game. But yeah, I think it's going to be a little bit. It's going to be moderately high scoring. I feel like the scores could probably be like 24, you know, 20 to 28 in that range there for both teams. But this is going to be a great game to watch. I highly recommend watching this game. And finally, the prime time Sunday night game. Packers at Dallas. This is the media like load that they've been waiting for. A huge market team like Dallas finally getting a playoff berth. All right. The media has been riding the Cowboys all season, every day, all nonstop I've seen since day one of the NFL season is Dallas Cowboys media, Dallas Cowboys news, Dallas Cow, how Tony Romo, Dak Prescott, all this stuff. Right? It is time to show up, Dallas. This is your chance to show the world that you are not just a regular season team. You have the opportunity to knock off probably the hottest team in football. All right, and the key to do that, you got to run the ball. You got to keep the ball out of Aaron Rodgers' hands. You got to make Ezekiel Elliott run the ball at least 26 times. All right, I know that's a shit ton of times, but you got to do it. All right, you got to keep the time of possession in your favor by a lot. All right, because if Aaron Rodgers has the ball against the Cowboys defense, he is going to shred that bitch like paper. All right, I think that Dallas squeaks by this game, 35 to 31. I know I'm taking the Clemson Alabama score from last night, but I'm going to do it anyway. I don't care. It's a 35 to 31 game. It's going to be a shootout. All right. I don't think that either defense is that good, and I think that Dallas and the Packers can put up 30 points easy, both of them. All right. The key for the Dallas Cowboys to win again is to run the ball. The key for the Packers to win is to get Aaron Rodgers the ball. Okay. You got to find a way to stop them on defense. Okay. You cannot let Zeke get anything. I don't care. You got to put 9 in the box. You do that. You put everyone there. Literally everyone. Because you know that they're going to run the ball 30 times this game. And they're going to do it early and often. They're going to wear down. They're going to try and wear down that Packers defense. And if they can force 3 and outs, or they can force third longs, and Dallas has to pass, I think that they can win this game. But it's going to be a shootout. This thing is going to. You're going to see probably like 20 points put up in the first quarter combined. Like it's going to be ridiculous. I wouldn't be surprised if this game goes in the 40s. It's going to be awesome to watch. Though. I'd highly recommend watching this game. But yeah, it's gonna do it for me. This is Sports Look, a live look at up-to-date sports talk and news, all brought to you by Sports Talk.